are live once again. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Respect the Craft. This is episode number 54, and I'm joined once again by El Jefe,
Hey,
Miguel Sosa.
hey, El Jefe is here on Respect the Craft for the second time.
There we
Number
go.
two.
Oh, second
Number
time
two.
here. I was remembering that today. I'm like, wait, I had El Jefe. The very first project week, we had El Jefe on. I had to bring him back because we're back
Correct.
with project week 2.
Yes,
So, Jefe, how are
absolutely.
you doing today? I see you got your drink ready. It's a busy week here.
All the time. Listen, it's project week. I drink a lot during project week, okay? A lot has been going on, as you know, a lot. And we're going to talk about it, as the show goes along. But let me tell you, I'm doing great. Other than that, I'm doing great. I was with the first class guys a few days ago. We had a great time. You already know, man. We ready. We ready for Saturday for Exodus.
There you go. No, definitely. Hey, I'm still waiting for my invite for the domino game, though. That looked like a cool game right
Oh
there.
yeah, we actually needed a fourth member that night because Sebastian kind of left us behind. Went to a bowl party, but it's okay. We had a great time. We caught up with him later on, so he
Hey,
knows.
there you go. You guys got the game plan ready. I saw that. You guys are all set. We'll be talking about that matchup later on, both
Yes,
matchups, because they're definitely going to be it's a big night for first class right there.
it's always a big night for first class. Every night of the week.
There you go. Here we go. We already got someone in the chat right here. Our good buddy Wes saying, hey guys, Kyle and Wes in the chat. There
Saludo,
you go.
saludo, West.
There we go. They're going to be coming to their first project show this Saturday. Can't wait to see them there, have them enjoy what the project brings in Union
Bring
County.
all your friends, bring your family, bring everyone.
There you go. But again, what we're talking about here today, guys, is Project Codename Exodus. Our third show here. It's the third show Project Wrestling is presenting in
Look at that.
conjunction here with Juice King of Middletown. So this is going to be an excellent event. You guys are not going to want to miss with a stacked card right here that we're going to be talking about in just a little bit. But for you and Jefe, I can imagine you're happy because this is your third show in now. Project
This is my
done.
third show as El Jefe of the project. It's a celebration, man.
It is 3 shows in. We got Exodus.
Hey, and we're doing great. We're doing great, right? I'm doing a great job, right, Ray?
Yeah, you are. Again,
Because I'm getting a lot of kickback from people, like your friend Alphonse, whatever his name is, always talking about me, about my boys. Come on, man.
he's
I
not
know
he's
they're
not
they're haters, man.
yeah,
Come
he's
on.
not a big fan of it, Jefe. I don't know what it is. He's trying to say you're doing some nefarious acts around the ring,
I'm doing
especially
my
with your
job.
beverage. I don't know.
You were saying it was apple juice, huh?
I think it's apple juice because again, I wouldn't say El Jefe would want to waste precious white henny on his opponents. Why would you want to spit white henny at your opponents? They don't deserve to
That
be
is a great
touched
point.
by a first class beverage like that.
That is a great point. That is a great point. But just know I have unlimited supply of white honey. Of white honey right here.
There you go.
I always gotta have it in my desk. Come on.
There you go. But let's get into this because again, it is a busy night, a stacked card that we have this Saturday. We've already announced 8 matches are confirmed, and you never know what else can happen because we've been seeing there's going to be more to come as well. So you're going to want to be there this Saturday. But let's get into it. First matchup we're going to talk about here is a tag team matchup featuring a team that will be on the podcast tomorrow night. CMD making their official Project Codename Wrestling in-ring debut. We saw them at the last show. We saw them at Fallout. They decided they wanted to jump the barricade. They didn't want an invite because they felt a little disrespected. They say El Jefe didn't send them the tag team invite. They had invited Deshaun Pratt, but there was no CMD invite. So they decided to not only to attack a team in the project, but attack the team, the undefeated Taboo Crew. Your thoughts, El Jefe, on not only the acts of CMD, but also the rise of Taboo Crew after being reunited in the project. They're currently 2-0 in tag team action right now.
Let's rewind what you said.
Yep.
You said the team in the project. Are you forgetting about Johnny Santos and Sebastian Cage? Come on.
My apologies. My apologies.
Come on.
I'm only saying that just because of their ranking. We have to go by that. Again, rankings are important. When Johnny Santos and Sebastian Cage get another win at Exodus, they'll be even. They'll be 2 apiece.
Absolutely.
But currently, the crew is ahead. They're the leaderboard here in Project
Codename. For now. And congratulations to them for doing a great job, being undefeated. But what CMD did, they made a statement. They caught my attention. That is why this match is signed. So that's how you do it. That's how you do it. And the crew, they want to have their fun, with the girls. I've been there, actually. Have you been there, Ray?
I have not yet. I'm waiting for my invite. After their next victory, hopefully I'll get a victor. I've been
to their club. I've been to their club. It's okay. I didn't like the music, though. The women didn't dance the way I wanted them to. The alcohol was like water. Come on. Ven acá, yo bebo, yo tomo bien. Yo soy el jefe, ¿verdad? No, ¿verdad? Come on. But anyways, I was there. I didn't have a good time. Okay? So let's just say that CMD did what they had to do. They got my attention.
Well then. So with that being said, when you hear the term that they felt disrespected, how do you fix that though? Again, you are El Jefe, you are the GM of the project.
Who felt disrespected? CMD?
CMD. They approached me when I did the backstage interview. They felt disrespected. They almost assaulted me at Fallout.
They felt disrespected because I didn't welcome them to the project. But they have a match at Exodus against a top tag team, right? Top tag team.
Yep.
Okay. So CMD, do what you have to do. Defeat the crew. Okay? And that's it. That's all you have to do.
All right, there you go. And again, tag team wrestling. Tag team wrestling currently lives at the project. We've been talking about this on commentary. We've said it. If you want to see great tag team wrestling, the project is the place to be. So, but let's keep it going.
It is the place to be. The place to be for tag team wrestling. Absolutely.
There you go. Let's talk about this one now, because this challenge was it was cryptic when it was thrown out. As we saw a video be posted from the torture artist himself, the pharaoh of professional wrestling, Prince Ahmed, wanting to face not just anyone in the project, but the man with the very first victory in project history. The winner of the very first Hot Start Scramble in project history, the Destroyer God and OG himself, Ghost Shadow.
Yes.
El Jefe, were you the one contacted by Prince Ahmed? Because that video was something.
Yeah, it was pretty creepy. Pretty creepy if you ask me.
Yeah.
Pero again, another person that wants to make an impact in the project. How can I say no to him? Okay, he scared me a little bit. Okay, he scared me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Pero you want to make an impact by challenging Ghost Shadow. We know the history of Ghost Shadow, and like you said, the man who holds the first victory in the project. We hold this man in high regard. So he wants to make an impact. That's what he wants to do. He wants to challenge him. So I said, okay, there you go. This Saturday, Prince Ahmed and Ghost Shadow.
There you go. I'm definitely looking forward to this one because, again, you have two different styles, but definitely going to be a match they're going to want to see, as you have the OG, the technical extraterrestrial there in Ghost Shadow, a man that has been around decades now, a veteran of the game. And then you have Prince Ahmed looking to make his impact and debut here at the project, which, again, they call him the torture artist for a reason. He likes to inflict pain. He likes to do things in that ring that, again, secures him that victory. So
that's his thing. That's his thing. I don't want to get involved.
Hey, I hear you. I definitely will enjoy my seat at the commentary booth. Let them do
Yes,
their work right there.
absolutely.
So, but let's go into this one now. This one, it's a little interesting because we saw the video posted yesterday. We saw the conversation between the life-changing Joe Ocasio and now Yankee Ocasio,
Hmm.
as Yankee will be running and doing the Spartan race this weekend. He'll be taking part of the Spartan race, which again, that is no normal feat. That is definitely something for the best of the best. And Joe Ocasio has told him he must complete it, but he has some things to handle as well in the project. So, your thoughts, Jefe, on what Joe Ocasio has said? He will be changing someone's life again this Saturday, but not for the better, or at least not at first. So, your thoughts on that? Because again, he's threatening a member of your roster.
He is that he absolutely is. But listen, this man has changed many lives. You've seen it with your own eyes. That rhymed. But he changed many lives. So when Joe Ocasio talks, you listen. Okay? I believe what he's saying. I believe he's going to change someone's life. I don't know who. If it's for the worse or for the better, whatever, I don't know. Yo no sé. Yo no sé lo que él va a hacer. I don't know. But listen, we also know this is a man who's been around for a long time. I don't know if he's finding ways to get in people's heads. Yo no sé. But listen, as long as he's not around me, first class, and trying to change our lives are good. Our lives are fine. I don't need no changing or anything. Yo estoy bien. So whatever. I don't know what he has planned though. I'll tell you that, Ray. I don't know what he has planned.
Definitely. And again, I've said it on commentary as well. I love seeing what Joe Ocasio does. He's a part of now history in the project, winning the quickest match ever in Project Codename history.
That was so
He's changed
fast.
the life of Yankee Ocasio and all those in Project Codename Wrestling. We saw the crowd was astonished. That life
Yeah,
changing knee.
I
What
blinked
was
and
that?
it took over. That was wonderful. I thought I was gonna go home early that night, but we all know what happened. Coño, qué vaina.
Yeah, we'll definitely be talking about that later on because unfortunately it wasn't a short night for you. But we'll get into that in a little bit. But speaking again of Joe Ocasio, I'm looking forward to see what he does Saturday, whose life he'll be changing, and again, which member of the roster possibly will be, because I know he has history in many. We saw a guy that's going to be in the main event, Chris Barton, throughout Joe Ocasio's name. So maybe he's possibly the one. We don't know. But again, you guys are going to want to be there
You
this
have to
Saturday.
go.
There
You
you
have to
go.
go there to Union, New Jersey.
There
You
you
have to
go.
go
Get
there
your
to find
tickets,
out.
guys. Tickets are going quick as well. So definitely go get your tickets because this is going to be a Saturday you're not going to want to miss. But let's keep going here because I know you're going to be interested in this next matchup because it has some very first class influence in it. So let's talk
Hey,
about this tag team matchup right here. I just finished talking to the opponents of Johnny Santos and Sebastian Cage, the rep, a little while ago on the podcast, and they gave us their thoughts. They're looking to make their impact at the project. They're looking to just get their first victory in Project Codename Wrestling. So, El Jefe, your thoughts on first the comments of the rep there?
I have the utmost respect for the rep. I have nothing bad to say about them. They're doing their thing. They're one of the best tag teams in the scene. No verdad. That
They
is
definitely
why
are.
they're having this match. That is why they're fighting El Johnny Santos and Sebastian Cage on Saturday. Because they're one of the best. That's what they wanted. That's what first class wanted. ¿Verdad?
We,
So
saw-
that's
we
what I
saw it.
gave them.
Everyone saw it with their own eyes. They wanted to face the best because you offered
See,
them
see.
basically almost a night off because you said, hey, pick your opponents, do what you want. And they decided no, they want real deal competition.
Absolutely. And I respect that because they want all the gold. They want everything. And I want to push them. I want to motivate them to get there. So if they want to face the best, then that's why the rep will be there this Saturday. Pero I'm gonna be there too. Because it's gonna be there too. So vamos ver. You don't know. I'm not, I don't interfere. I mind my own
No, no.
business.
I've never seen you interfere.
I'm doing my job. But the team that I rep is first class.
I like
and
that.
no matter what happens, no matter what is going on in the project, what comes first is first class. Eso porque yo tengo esto. Okay? That's it. That's it. So you talking about the top tag team, the Crew, 2-0. We'll see Saturday. We'll see on Saturday who's gonna be 2-0.
Hey, again, I'm just stating the facts here. Project Codename Wrestling, like I told Chris Cage and Superstar Whiplash the other day, I'm neutral here. I'm just a commentator. I'm the backstage interviewer. This is why you gave me a job, Jefe. You told me to be neutral. You told me to be in that seat and bring respect to the project.
Hey, look, you gotta be just like me. Neutral. No verdad. Neutral.
See it?
Everybody thinks that, I play favorites and everything. No, I'm doing my job. I'm doing what's best for the project. Yo no entiendo, man. Come on.
All right, that's how it is. Again, I get it. It's a tough job being a Jefe. That's why I always say, when I see you out there, I give you your honor. Because again,
I'm losing my hair because of this job. But I'm still doing me. I still look good.
There you go. Well, let's talk about this, because I can imagine it was a hard match having to sign, because no one wants to see brother versus brother happen at a show. And this next matchup brings that into fruition, as sadly for them, for the people that are going to be there, it's going to be a matchup you're going to want to see, because for the first time ever, the Zoltan will collide, as Superstar Whiplash will be going head to head with absolute Chris Cage. And this matchup right here has been the whole month on Respect the Craft. I've had Chris Cage on. I've had Superstar Whiplash on. We had the GOAT give their thoughts on it. And now, Jefe, on you. Your thoughts on this matchup here and the Zoltan colliding this Saturday.
Let me explain something to you, Ray. I've known those guys a long time. When I came into this crazy business a few years ago, I met those guys. I got along with them really well. So I know Chris Cage. We go way back. Okay, so for all the people talking all this nonsense about why El Mayimbe, El Jefe, and Chris Cage are in cahoots, no. Yo lo conozco. I know him for a long time, okay? I also know Whiplash. And I just can't believe that this is actually happening in my company, because I have so much respect for those two guys. And I spoke with both of them on the side, and they want to go along with it. So yo le dije, okay, está bien. You want to fight, you go fight. Handle it like brothers. Pero I just hope it doesn't escalate to something else after. Because I also know the both of them. And I also know, they don't play around. So, I just hope that they remember that they're both brothers at the end of the day. Y yo no quiero que peleen mañana o después, whatever. Take care of it on Saturday y ya.
Okay? No, and this has been something I've brought to attention. I've said, is it going to be able to end after that night? Will they be able to now become the Zoltan? Because I know that's what the project wants to see.
It has to end. It has to end. Chris Cage has a lot going on for him, as you see. He has his hands full. He don't need to worry about that. So, Mikey, por favor, just take care of business. You too, Chris. Take care of business. Do what you gotta do, but just do not OD. No te pase. Okay, no te pase. Yo, just take care of what you gotta do, but don't let it go past that.
Hey,
That's
again,
it.
all this started again because Superstar Whiplash did not want to join La Camorra. Your thoughts on that? Because I gave my input. I said I would have taken the deal. Because
Nakamura.
again, that's business right there. That's where the money is. Outside of first class, of course. But
Sí, sí, seguro, of course. Pero, Nakamura is doing the thing. You know, people know the history between me and TJ. ¿Verdad? Me and Marconi go way back. Me and Chris Cage go way back. I wish them much success. That's it. Much success to Nakamura. You know, as long as both First Class and Nakamura we're both eating, ¿verdad? Estamos comiendo bien. We good. That's
hey,
it.
there you
That's
go.
all that
I was
matters.
gonna say I can imagine the only thing you're hoping for is for it never to escalate to that having to be a situation.
No,
Because
no,
I
no,
doubt
no.
you would want to send first class into having to take out Nakamura there.
No, that's not gonna happen. First Class, we familia. You know, La Camora, they got their negocio, they got their business.
Yep.
They do whatever they're doing on their side. We're doing what we got to do on our side. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it. That's all that matters,
understandable.
right?
That's
If
respectful
it's
there.
business, look, and I know what you're trying to say. I know there's gonna be a time we're gonna cross paths, right? Pero you forgetting this is Miguel Sosa. Over there, you have Chris Cage, one of the best minds in the business. Me and him, we've done a few deals in the past. All right.
It's been documented. We've seen.
Some we can talk about, some we can't. But at the end of the day, we just hope that we good. That's it. First class, as long as First Class, y La Camora, if everything is okay on this side and my side, está bien. Yeah, we might cross paths because it's gonna happen in this business, but we'll take care of it when that time comes.
Hey, there you go.
Yo no sé,
Again, I respect it. Like I
Sí.
said, I stay neutral because I like my position at the commentary booth. I don't want no problems. So
Thank you. Gracias.
we'll leave it there. But let's talk about that as well. Let's talk about another member of First Class that is going to be in action that night. You've sent him off. He had his nice vacation,
Oh,
with a nice tan. He brought some more white Henny. And
I
now
love
the
him.
Barricade is coming back to the project. 1-0, by the way. Still undefeated in the project. The
Yes.
Barricade, Big Cuzzo, will be taking on Nino Cruz and Dashing D1000. Which, by the way, Dashing D1000 will be on the podcast this Wednesday. So we'll hear his thoughts
Okay, está
on
bien.
facing Big Cuzzo and Nino Cruz. But Jefe, give us your thoughts on this. Big Cuzzo coming back now from vacation, and you've put him in a three-way dance here.
Listen, Big Cuzzo is well rested. He had a great time in the Dominican Republic. Pero I'm putting him up against two competitors in a handicap match. That's a tough task for Big Cuzzo. Okay, so you people want to talk about that I play favorites? No, I'm putting First Class's own Big Cuzzo in a. Well, sorry, it's not a handicap match. It's a three-way dance.
Let's be realistic because
But let's be realistic. I know
yeah.
those two guys are going to team up against Big Cuzzo.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because Big Cuzzo is gonna take them both down. We know that. Nino Cruz, mira, perdóname lo que Big Cuzzo te va a hacer este sábado. And that shit, D3000, 4000, 5000, yo no sé qué del diablo he's talking about with the purple flowers. It reminds me of Prince. Tell me now with the purple flowers.
That's it. Yeah.
It's
He
like
talks about stimulation a lot.
Purple Rain.
Yeah.
Purple Rain is a great movie. I watched it, in my Theo's house. Beautiful movie. But anyways, whatever happens, Big Cuzzo, you already know. And I'm going to make sure I'm there because Big Cuzzo has many responsibilities in the project. Y él sabe that he can go out in the ring and do whatever he has to do. Okay? Decided he'll take care of Nino Cruz and Dashing D at 5,030. Pero no importa what number you are, porque Big Cuzzo is going to be there. Y Big Cuzzo también sabe that his number one responsibility is to watch my back. Okay? Y él sabe, he knows the deal. Él sabe, he knows.
No, definitely. We saw that. We saw.
Cheers to Big.
Salud. I'll stick with the water again. I must conduct the interview, but we have to talk about that because again, unfortunately, there is reasons because it has to almost be your first class security as well, because certain things at the project go a little out of hand, unfortunately, due to certain. Well, we have to bring that up. Unfortunately, there are people that don't agree with what you do in the project.
Do we really have to go there tonight?
Well,
do we really have to go there? What are we? 5 nights away from Saturday from exits.
Yep.
We have to talk about this, huh? You want to talk about?
We'll go
because I know why you want to talk about it because we have to. I understand that. But you know why it had to be done, right?
Yeah, you know what? Just to make sure for now, we'll cool you down.
You with me on that, right? Like
yeah.
I'm not the only one that thinks that I did the wrong choice or the wrong decision, right?
No. You had to do what needed to be done. But just to make sure for now, we're gonna move on to the next match. We'll get to that later on. We'll talk about that a little later. But let's talk about this one. Because now let's talk about the Puerto Rican Nightmare. Sí. Astro Morales he's 1-0 right now in the project. He was able to defeat the King of the Scramble himself at the last event, sending him on vacation as well. We're not going to see the King of the Scramble, unfortunately, at Exodus. He's going to find himself again. So we have Astro Morales needing an opponent. He has issued the challenge to none other than Iron Fist Joe Bullrock. Joe Bullrock, which, by the way, again, at the last show, at Fallout, making his official return to professional wrestling after 6 years. And Jefe, you're scouting the talent from all around. You brought someone back that hasn't touched a ring in 6 years, and it looked like they hadn't missed a day.
Right? Right? You saw how he performed at the Hostile Scramble match at the last event at Fallout. You saw what Mr. Bullrock was doing. He was in charge. He was taking control of the match until TJ Marconi came in.
Who knows? He might have been the guy to win the Hot Stars Scramble if Public Enemy #1 wouldn't have joined. But again, we're not here to say ifs, ands, or buts. We're only here to state actual facts. But now we get to this matchup here, a true grudge match, because Astro Morales is looking to continue his rise in the project. He's looking to take out the trash in the project, as he says it, and he's looking to win his next matchup here. Joe Bullrock, currently, unfortunately, with no points. He wants to now get his first point and looking to make an example out of the Puerto Rican Nightmare. Your thoughts on this fight right here, Jefe?
I'll tell you what right now, it's going to be hard-hitting. It's going to be hard-hitting. You've seen Mr. Bullrock. He's built like a house. This dude is strong, ¿verdad? And he hasn't missed a step at all. He hasn't missed a step. He doesn't look rusty in the ring. Está bien, he's ready to go. He's ready to make an impact in the project. Pero the Puerto Rican Nightmare is back. And he's looking to take out the trash. And the only problem is that here in the project, there's no trash to take out. So he's going to have a hard time. Pero I'm not going to doubt Astro Morales. I'm not going to doubt him. This dude is a beast. This dude would throw you through the ceiling if he could. Pero, again, my money, to be honest with you, no disrespect to Mr. Bullrock, pero my money's on Astro. But anything can happen. Anything can happen. You know what I predict? I predict an upset. That's it. I predict an upset.
Ooh, there you go. Again, I must stay neutral, so I'm not giving picks here.
There's no
but I will
trash.
agree.
There's no trash in the project. So
No, and that's the best. That's what Project is about. Project is bringing the best that independent wrestling and wrestling in general has to offer to Union.
Stop it. Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Again, that's why you got to get your tickets. If you're watching this after the fact, go get your tickets for this show. Because look at that poster right there. That is a star-studded lineup. Look at that talent. You have first-class talent. You have the best of the best. And we're still not even done with the matches yet. We still got two more matches to talk about here.
We still got perhaps the matches of the night.
Definitely.
We still got to announce the it could be perhaps the matches of the night. That's
could be, especially if one. But we're gonna get to that main event in a little bit because we got to talk about this one here. We got to talk about a matchup with so much history in the project because it was supposed to be a matchup at our very first show. It was a matchup that, unfortunately, again, as El Jefe, you had to make a difficult decision and make sure for the well-being of your opponents. You showed me at the last show when I was there. You showed me the medical report I saw. Unfortunately, Dominic De Niro could not compete on that night. He was not able to compete at Genesis. So you found a fully healed replacement in the Barricade, Big Cuzzo. Because again, at the project, we make sure no opponent, no competitor is going in not at 100%. You want to make sure they're going in. So
you put it perfectly. I love it. I love the way you worded that. I did what I had to do. I made the right choice. Are you listening to these messages I'm receiving right now? You're not? Are you listening to these messages that I'm receiving?
Definitely.
You are listening to these messages?
Wait, which messages?
The ones that are going off my computer right now. No?
You got some messages? No.
Disregard. I'm getting messages on my laptop, and I thought you could hear it.
No.
Let me remove this. Perdón.
Oh, no, bro. I thought you were talking about our comment section. I'm like, no.
Tú sabes lo que? Mira. Yo, between you and me and the viewers, son las mujeres, loco. Yo, son las mujeres. They don't leave me alone. Anyways, let me see if I can turn off this notification. Yeah, absolutely. Let me see if I can turn off these notifications, man.
It's all good, Jefe. Again, this is what El Jefe has to deal with, guys. This is why, again, you had to make that difficult decision at Genesis. Because, again, El Jefe wants money matches. I can imagine you want to see this happen at Genesis.
Eso es, papi. That's what we do.
But now you get this matchup here. We finally get the matchup now at Exodus. We are going to see the returning Hoss of all Hosses, Devantes, because unfortunately he was not able to be at Fallout, but who was Machine Gun Money himself, Dominic De Niro, in a matchup we called a true money match, because we saw Dominic De Niro face Black G's, and Dominic De Niro walked out victorious. He defeated Black G's in that matchup.
Barely.
So,
barely.
Again, I have to be neutral.
Barely walked out of the arena. But he was victorious. He got the W. I give him that. So as you can see, he's fully healed. ¿Verdad? Pero, look how gracious I am. Look how gracious El Mayime Miguel Sosa is. I gave him the match he wanted originally. ¿Verdad?
Yep.
So all that crying that he was doing after I removed him from that match at Genesis, now look, he's getting it now. Okay, so now let's see if you're victorious. Let's see if you get that W under your belt. Vamos ver.
Hey, again, maybe he did him a favor that night. Maybe we'll see that night. He didn't want Devantes, but again, we'll have to wait and see this Saturday night, which is still going to be a hell of a fight. I mean,
Devantes is no slouch though, so we don't know who's going to win this match. We do not know who's going to win this fight on Saturday. So vamos a ver.
I'll definitely be talking to Devantes this Thursday. We have him on the podcast. So I'll definitely be finding out his thoughts on what he thinks about finally getting this matchup. And also, his thoughts on your actions as well. Again, having to make that tough decision and put him against the barricade because of.
There was no hard feelings. There was no hard feelings towards Devantes.
No.
But
Again, you want to give him
I
a money
had to
opponent.
give him a match. I had to give him a fight that night. I had to give the hardworking fans a fight. They wanted to see Devantes. So because I had nothing going on that night. Right? But he's always prepared. He's always prepared. That's first class right there, man. You see us partying and drinking and everything. Está bien. You see us with the ladies, pero we always ready.
Hey, again, I see it. I respect it.
Ready, full.
Unfortunately, because of the regulations, unfortunately, I'm not Dominican, so I can't join. I've seen the rules. I've seen how it is, but I still respect.
Look, you're not the only one that has brought that up to me. I will have to speak with the other members, my socios. We're going to see what we can do because, there's always room in first class. But you have to get the approval. You got to earn it,
Definitely.
You got to get
I get it.
That's it,
There you go. But now let's get into it. Again, we pushed it off long enough. It's time to talk about one of, if not the matches for this Saturday. A matchup that you had to put together. Because again, unfortunately, your hands were tied. You had put together first, you had put together a matchup that was long awaited. Everyone wanted to see it. The main event matchup originally scheduled to be the project, quote unquote, project champion, Public Enemy #1 TJ Marconi versus the Bayonne badass, the King of the North, Dan Moff. That was the originally scheduled matchup. Again, I have to bring it up because, again, people have seen it. People saw the announcement. We shared it around. But unfortunately, it had to be done. You suspended Dan Moff. Rightfully so, however. Because, again, I get it. He has put his hands on you. You do not do that to El Jefe. You don't disrespect a man that you were just looking to ask him a simple question. I've had to do it. I'm one of the backstage interviews.
He didn't even put his hands on me. He put his teeth on me.
This is true. My apologies. His teeth were on
me.
On luxury clothing as well. Not cheap.
Eso es lo que yo estoy diciendo. That shirt, I had to wash it like 3 times. I had it sweat all over me. I had to take a shower 4 times that night before I had to go to bed and wake up early in the morning. Pero ven acá. Dan Moff, look, I told you, I have so much respect for the OGs. Because when I came into this business, I did my homework and everything. I know who the OGs are. Yo sé, I know who the real players are. Y Dan Moff, that's definitely one of the top of it. He's one of the creme of the creme. Yo sé. Yo lo respeto. Es un amigo mío. Pero I have to do my job. Yo, tell me not. This, you said it earlier. This position is hard, man. It's not easy. I'm telling you, I'm losing my hair. But you know what? Look, no lie. At the end of the day, I had to do what I had to do. You saw what happened at the last show. He put his hands on Chris Cage.
Well, allegedly. We've had to say that because unfortunately, there is no footage that's been seen.
You're right.
I have to use that.
We had to, I understand. Look, I understand there's certain things out of my control.
Yep.
Certain things out of my control. And I know things were done a certain way, and I get it. Yep. But look, at the end of the day, he threatened my life. He disrespected me. He put his hands on someone who at the time is not an active wrestler. He's an official. He is working for the company. Yo, and
again, that could have been.
I cannot allow that to happen. Yep. Perdóname. I gotta do what I gotta do, pero yo no puedo dejar eso que pase. I cannot let that happen.
Oh, definitely. Again, I understand.
I
know you would have wanted to see that matchup happen because everyone wants to see it. That would have been The
That
talk
match,
of the
you
town.
know how much money that match was gonna make me? That match was gonna make, yo, bro, that match was gonna make me mad money, bro. Pero yo te digo ahora, at the end of the day, I gotta do what's right. I don't want to say that shit. I'm sorry if I curse, but
No,
I don't want to say that stuff that you hear all the time. You know, do what's best for business. Yo, that's played out, bro. At the end of the day, I gotta do what's right for the project, right? If I was given this position to be the general manager, bro, I got mad responsibilities. Yo tengo, you already know. We spoke about it, you know, behind, you know, off this shit,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
off this.
We've spoken.
Pero, exactly. We spoken about it on the side. Pero at the end of the day, look, no matter how much respect I have for Dan Moff, because I have, oh my gosh, this guy is to me, a legend. A legend. Pero he did what he did, so I gotta do what I gotta do.
Hey, again, I
No
understand
verdad.
it, but
I gotta do
now
what I gotta do. Yo soy el
let's.
jefe. Yo soy el jefe, right? Yo soy el jefe. If I allow someone else to do that to me, and I don't do nothing in return, I don't reprimand that person for doing what he did to me, what do you think all the other talent, all the other wrestlers are gonna do to me? Hmm? You already know, Ray. You already know. Yo no peleo, loco. Yo no peleo. I'm not a fighter.
Oh.
And I know. I see all the messages on Facebook. I see all the. I hear all the talk. You know, people tell me. People tell me that they think that I play favorites, and you know, I'm doing a horrible job as el jefe of the project because you know I'm giving certain people opportunities and I'm removing other opportunities from others. And I'm like, look, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to take money out of nobody's pockets. Yo estoy haciendo lo que tengo que hacer. I'm doing what's right.
No, definitely.
Right?
And again, you've done
Ray,
it for 3 shows now.
Ray, mira, Ray, mira, si tú estás en tu trabajo, right? If you at work, bro, and your boss went up to you and said, Ray, I didn't like what you did over there. You did a bad job. And then, no, mentira. Let's say you're the boss. You're the boss. And you tell your employee, listen, I don't appreciate what you did over here. You went against company protocol. Wouldn't you reprimand that employee?
You have to, of course.
No verdad. You reprimand that employee. Mira, as much as it hurt me to do it, right? Because I'm losing a lot of money by not having that match, TJ Marconi versus Dan Moff at Exodus. I'm losing mad money, man. I'm losing a lot of money, to be honest with you, man. And I already told you what I got going on the side. So me losing money, that's not what I need right now. Pero I had to do what I had to do.
Definitely. But again, now from that, we saw the announcement. We saw some conversation as well between you and Nakamura's Chris Cage to make sure again something can be done appropriately as well. So the idea came about again in Project's history, the Hot Start Scramble, an important matchup in Project history. Our very first matchup was the Hot Start Scramble. And
by the way, that's my idea. The Hot Start Scramble match.
Hey, and a great idea it has been.
If you go back a year or so, that has been a stable wherever I'm at. My favorite match. That's my match of the night. Second to whatever match El Johnny Santos is in and Sebastian Cage and Big Cuzzo now. So that's
which of course,
third or fourth favorite match. Pero it's my baby. It's my baby. I love that match.
There you go. But let's talk about this. Because from that idea has now birthed a new matchup. Because it's no longer going to be the Hot Start Scramble that night. For a match like this, for the third ever show in Project history, you have created the biggest match in Project history, the main event scramble. And look at the talent in this match. You have the current undefeated Dr. Sleep, Anthony Gangone. You have
Mm-hmm.
the current reigning project champion. Again, I have to do quote unquote.
Yes.
Public enemy number one, TJ Marconi. You
Marconi.
have the one fresh off a victory over Nikolai White, Mantis. You have returning Bushwick Beast, Chris Barton, currently 1-0 in the project. You have the Renaissance himself, Nikolai White. And then you have the debuting, a little twisted, Dr. Redacted.
Mm.
And I got to speak to
Wow.
Dr. Redacted about this match. And he's definitely looking forward to this. He's looking forward to make his impact in the project. But talk to us about this. You have put together a matchup that, again, it's insane. It's 6 of the very best going at it in the project room.
Absolutely. 6 of the very best. I mean, I'm gonna use that term loosely. Very, very loosely. But I know what you're trying to say. They're all main event players. All of them. All of them are main event players. That is why I said to myself, look, if we cannot have the match everyone wants to see, because I had to do what I had to do for the project, the right thing, okay? I had to think of something else. Enter or whatever you want to say, enter the main event Hot Star Scramble match. I'm telling you, this match right here has everything. Everything you want to see, this is gonna happen. That's all I have to say. Look, you'll see who's in the match. TJ Marconi. TJ Marconi is Thanos. He is el jefe, el jefe of La Camorra. So I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna say that he's at a disadvantage, but I want to say he's kind of like in a advantage, only because you know who's in his corner. ¿Tú me oyes? You hear me?
I got you. Yep, I got you.
Okay.
And again, it's also because of, you also have to bring up that he has an advantage because he was the winner of our last scramble matchup. He has some history in there. He knows what it is to be in a scramble. But
Yeah.
we also have to talk about he has history in this matchup. He has faced Mantis before. He has faced Dr. Sleep, and him and Dr. Sleep definitely have a lot of history.
They don't like
They've
each
been they I don't know what kind of relationship they have at the moment because they've been as close as brothers. They have been on the same side, opposing side. I don't know what's going to happen when they face off on Saturday. That's going to be interesting.
I don't know, but all I know is that Dr. Redacted, el loco.
Yeah, that's
Yo.
Try trying to talk to him for an hour on a podcast.
Bro,
that was interesting.
I didn't even have to speak to him directly. I spoke to someone else in order to get him booked on Saturday. Pero I'm telling you right now, I don't even know what to expect out of him. Pero everyone there is in for a treat. I'll tell you that.
And then I love that you've added these two competitors as well. Because I know I'm supposed to be neutral, unbiased to the project, but I have to say the matchup between Nikolai White and Mantis at the last show was it was the talk of the town. It was insane.
I'm telling you, when when I got back after the show, there were a few people that I saw at the crowd that I recognized, and I spoke to them the day after, and that was one of the matches that stood out to them. Mind you, they don't even watch professional wrestling, but they pointed out that match. It had everything. It had everything. Nikolai White is one of the most impressive high flyers, second to Sebastian Cage.
Of course.
Pero this this guy is dope. He drinks a lot of water. I drink a lot of white Henny, but I respect what he does. He's a healthy guy. Está bien. But he knows what he's doing. Mantis has Julius Smokes. He's the one. He is the one. He is the person that has it. He has the it factor, in my opinion. Pero you saw what happened at Fallout. You saw how competitive that matchup was. You saw how back and forth that fight was. But you also have that X factor with Julius Smokes in the outside they have to worry about. You know, so pero I'm telling you, it kind of makes you think after Fallout. If Julius Smokes wasn't on the outside, how would that match end? How would that fight end if Julius Smokes wasn't there? You don't know. Pero vamos a ver. That's why Nikolai White deserves to be in this main event scramble match on Saturday.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to see because, again, that also adds another element. And that also, we have to bring that up because I know he's going to be a little busy earlier in the night. But I would imagine Chris Cage might also be a factor for this main event scramble. Because you have to think Julius Smokes might be a factor. I don't think Chris Cage is going to be far behind because he has his investment with TJ Marconi.
Hey, at the end of the day, it really depends because I don't want to, I don't want to disrespect Mikey. I don't want to disrespect Whiplash like that. Pero it also depends how Chris Cage feels. Could he even be out there for the main event? Porque tú no sabes. I'm telling you, because Chris Cage and Mikey, they love each other. I know they're brothers, and I want them to work it out. But I don't know what they're gonna do to each other, man, because they both have tendencies of blacking out. So I hope they don't like we said earlier, I hope they don't OD.
No, but, definitely, and that's what
I don't want. I'm sorry. I don't want to count Chris Cage out for the main event. The main event scramble, I don't want to count him out. Again, it also depends on if Chris Cage could even walk after his match. I'm not saying he's not gonna be able to, pero no disrespect to Mikey, of course.
No, definitely not. Again, I only say because I would imagine you wouldn't want Big Cuzzo there in your corner, no matter after his 3-way, no matter what he does. So I'm just saying I can imagine.
It doesn't matter if he has one leg; he's gonna be by my side.
Yeah, so I can imagine.
It doesn't matter. He could be in a wheelchair. It don't matter. He's still taller than me. No importa.
Yeah. So again, that's why I'm saying.
It doesn't matter. He's still gonna be my backup.
Yeah. So again, that's what I can imagine TJ Marconi would want. He would want his capo by his side, which again, not saying that he needs it, not saying he needs some assistance in a match like this.
He don't need it. Pero, I don't know if you know this. I mean, I know you work with us, but you don't see what goes on, in the meetings and stuff. But there is like the agreement is that no matter what, Chris Cage is always going to be right there by TJ's side. And I cannot deny him that. If TJ has a match, if he has a fight, if he's out there, Chris Cage has every right to be out there. He has every right to leave commentary. Boom. Ray, you did a great job last time. So you can jump in, bro. You already know. That chair is always open for you, bro. Real talk. So Chris Cage, whatever he needs to take care of, because I know he has. Look, we're both busy guys. We wear a lot of hats, and I understand that because that was the agreement when the project was created. We knew the deal. So Chris Cage sometimes has to take care of his La Camora business, whatever. He has to take care of that. Está bien. But he also knows that he's hired as a commentator, as an announcer on the side, calling the action. So he holds a lot of he wears a lot of hats. No matter what, I cannot deny him. I cannot deny him to be by TJ Marconi's side. So he might be there. He might be there, and I can't say no. I can't say no.
But again, I know he's also that a little bit of a change of scenery here, because now he has that fighting spirit again. I know he wants to be back in the active competition. Saturday, to him, again, because we've had him on the podcast a few times this month, he says this is just the start for him as a competitor in the project. So I don't know what's going to happen Saturday. What he might do, again, if after that matchup he wants to go out there, or maybe he wants to celebrate after, if he happens to win his matchup. Again, whatever happens, we still don't know. But if you want to find out,
if he celebrates after that match, let me know.
Again, I'll be in the commentary booth. I know that, so I can't do celebrating.
I'm busy. I'm gonna be busy on Saturday. You're gonna be by commentary.
Yep.
Okay. You see Chris Dile. If he wins that night and he celebrates after, let me know.
I'll definitely let him know. I'll definitely let him know, and I'll make sure we definitely.
Be there. I want to
We
party.
talk about that out.
The weather's getting warm out. The weather's getting good. Let's go. Let's party. Vamos.
Well, there you go. Again, guys, if you want to see what happens, you're going to want to be there this Saturday, because, again, that's stacked card. And the thing is, you never know what else could happen. At the last show, again, we saw Joe Ocasio make his debut. Nothing was announced. We never said there would be a match. So you never know who could possibly show up.
I didn't even know CMD was going to show up with baseball bats. I mean, that was a little OD. That was a little OD, but you know what? They got a match on Saturday. They got booked. They made an impact. They got booked on Saturday. There you go.
I was gonna say I felt that bad on my neck, but again, I want to see this matchup, so we don't have to. Nothing has to happen for that. We want to see the relaxed rules, because that's also something that we have to bring up. That bat might come out on Saturday. It's relaxed rules, so you never know what could possibly happen when there's 4 square off.
So, I just gotta say that the relaxed rules was my idea, and it was funny because I came up with that idea after I visited the Taboo Club. I didn't really enjoy myself there, and then I said to myself, "Hey, this CMD came in with bats. They want to use bats. Go ahead," because I know the crew was very upset at the last event.
And I know they didn't even let me conduct my interview at the last event. They took the mic.
Yes, and I know they were very upset. Yo entiendo, I understand. Pero this is their chance also to get their payback.
Yep.
Right? So relaxed rules it is.
So there you go. Again, guys, you're going to want to be there to see all of these insane matches. You're going to want to be there, especially because just worth the price of admission alone is that main event scramble. And Jefe is losing money giving you guys this.
I'm
right here.
No. I'm not losing money, pero I'm hoping that this main event scramble match will make up for it. And it will, because you already said it. Anthony Gangon, Chris Barton, Dr. Maldito Loco, TJ Marconi. You have Mantis and Nikolai White, who drinks a lot of water. That's good. Drink water, people, and not white honey. Only I can.
Definitely drink water. Definitely drink water. But again, that's going to be a night. You're going to want to be there. See the amazing roster at Project Codename Wrestling. Come say hi to Jefe if you're able to catch him. He does a lot of things that night. So if you're able to catch Jefe, which you know he's going to be there, a part of this matchup right there, he's going to be around. They'll be celebrating afterward because, again, that's what they do.
It's going to be a party on Saturday. Like, everybody, like for real, come on Saturday to Union, New Jersey. Was it 1050? 1050
let me make sure Avenue? It is. Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's esa mi casa. We'll be there. It's gonna be a party. I'm gonna bring this. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8.
There you go. But there's one last thing we're gonna bring up because again, it's only a little bit of a tease because we don't have too much details to give you yet. But let's talk about a little bit about this because in November, this returns, El Jefe. You have brought something back from the past here, and it happens at the project.
Wow.
So Escape from New York returns this November.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I don't want to give away too much information, but it's gonna be mayhem. Like it's gonna be. I'm telling you, like the vibe that's gonna be there that night is gonna be insane. We have we're working on a few things in regards to that. Pero yo, bro, it's something that New York needs right now, bro. New York needs it. I'm telling like we spoke about at the first event about the pandemic, about what it created, what happened afterwards, and everything like that. Now things are picking up again. This spoiler, right, is something that like I just hope it like really like
Definitely,
I can't wait.
Definitely. I can't wait for everyone to hear about it.
Like I don't want to give away too much.
No, we can't. We definitely can't. We shouldn't because they're gonna want to wait for it. Because we've had our conversations, especially behind the scenes, we've had our conversations about it. But
Yes.
when you guys see what happens in November, you're gonna see why you should join the project.
Yes. And look, I know we're short on time. Pero I know we spoke about this earlier in regards to Dan Moff, but I don't know if he's watching this. Yo no sé. Pero look, like I said earlier, El Mayimbe, El Jefe had to do what I had to do. And I hope that you're home right now thinking about and teaching yourself on how to control your anger and how to deal with certain issues that could perhaps make you upset. And I hope that you're serving this suspension peacefully. And when you return to the project, you are a team player. Somos amigos. No hard feelings. Tú eres de lo mío, Denmark. Yo te quiero. Ya tú sabes.
Again, and Jefe doing the decisions he must for the better of the project as well. So, guys, once again, links are in the description down below. Make sure you get your tickets because you're going to want to be there this Saturday. And keep subscribing to the channel because you're going to want to see the rest of Project Week. Like I mentioned, tomorrow we are going to have CMD. We're going to talk to them about Relaxed Rules, see what they have to think about this tag team matchup and their debut at the project. Then on Wednesday, we're going to be talking about 1/3 of that three-way dance featuring the Barricade, as we're going to be talking to Dashing D1000. And then on Thursday, we end it there with the Haas of all Haas's, Devantes. And you never know who else will join Project Week. You're going to want to stay tuned and follow to find out. But go follow the project on all their social medias at Project Codename Wrestling on Instagram. Then go follow us on Twitter at Project Wrestle. And go follow El Jefe as well because you want to make sure you see all of his very important decisions because you never want to miss an update there on Instagram, White_Henny_Miguel. El Jefe, thank you so much for joining me here.
Thank you for doing this. Thank you for having me. You know I appreciate you.
No, definitely, Jefe. Thank you again. Definitely. Again, guys, as always, don't forget to be wise, be genuine, be real, be better people, respect the craft, and we'll see you this Saturday at Exodus. Peace.